The Woronesch region, well known for its fertile black soil, nowadays has a leading position in the country and is one of the top 10 regions of Russia in the field of business development, being an attractive investment destination. The population of the Voronezh region is close to 2,300,000 people. The priority of the local authorities is to take care of the people. More and more opportunities and conditions are being created for the work, the development of the scientific potential, and the formation of a convenient environment for people, even in the most remote areas. More kindergartens and schools are being built in villages. Parks and squares are being equipped for recreational use. Modern gyms are opening in every district. The most recent developments in the field of healthcare are being implemented both in the regional center and rural areas. The Voronezh region is rich in human and scientific potential. Voronezh takes the second position after Moscow in the number of educational institutions and students. Voronezh has 39 universities, 50 colleges, and 66 research organizations. Technical specialists are being trained in the newly opened scientific center, Quantorium. Animated cartoons, produced by Voronezh's own studio, Art Animation, are broadcasted in cinemas and on TV in more than 30 countries. The region has its own youth parliament. It attracts foreign students and hosts numerous youth forums and festivals. The newest types of homes for the elderly are built in the Voronezh region. There, students help them to master modern technologies, having a more interesting leisure time and active social life. This is provided for those who were left without the care of their relatives. Our region is considered one of the largest research centers in the central black soil region. We are one of the top 10 places in the country in the use of advanced production technologies, and the 5th place in the number of organizations conducting scientific research. The company, südlich, works for the defense industry and creates microelectronics. The Bureau of Automatic Chemical Design is one of the world's leaders in the production of liquid-powered engines for the launch of space vehicles. In 2017, the 6th power block of the Voronezh MPP started to operate. It is a world-class leader in innovation and security, now in its 3rd+ generation. There are 3 industrial parks in the Voronezh region: the mechanical engineering and metalworking Maslovsky, the agro-industrial Bobrovsky, and the construction industry Tucholsko-Semilukhovsky parks. Civil aviation aircraft are produced in Voronezh. Also, large industrial enterprises for the production of metal structures, high-strength pipes, car tires for Pirelli, cement, heavy mechanical presses, and other operate in our region. Regarding the building pace of housing, our region is in the top 3 of the country. In cooperation with our Japanese colleagues, the first smart house was built. We also have an ongoing education on trenchless repair methods and planning to implement better transport infrastructure projects. The Voronezh region is showing great results in the field of agriculture, livestock, and breeding. The work is organized to ensure the independent development in the field of agriculture. Our region is the only one in Russia where in recent years funds from the regional budget have been allocated for the primary seed growing of sugar beets selected domestically. The Russian Research Institute of Sugar Beets and Sugar has created a federal research center. There are joint efforts between the state and local industry to introduce modern biotechnology methods into the selection process, which will significantly increase the competitiveness of the sugar beet hybrids of domestic selection. Similar tasks for corn and legumes will be accomplished by another federal scientific center based on the research center named after Dukachev. Total investment in the agro-industrial complex amounted to 150 billion rubles in 2017. Our region is famous for its huge volume of produced meat and dairy products, record harvests, more than 5.5 million tons of corn, more than 6 million tons of sugar beets, the constant growth in the production of our meat, flour, sugar, and vegetable oil. As for the growth rate of milk production, the Voronezh region is one of the leaders in Russia. Vladimir Putin named the Voronezh region as being one of the absolute leaders in the growth rate of agricultural production.
Воронежская область является одним из безусловных лидеров по темпам роста сельхозпроизводства. Я даже не знаю, будет ли такой рост где-то еще.
But that is not all. By 2020, it has been planned to finish the construction of 9 milk production complexes and to produce 1 million tons of milk. The system of meat stock breeding in the Voronezh region is logistically arranged: genetics, production, fattening, feeding, processing, and delivery. 260 groups of hybrid and purebred cattle are created for trade. There are several feedlots that use modern technology for livestock maintenance in open-air areas. More projects are being implemented for the development of pig farming, such as the building of feedlots and porcine farms based on previously planned pig farming clusters. These will include production of high-quality breeds, their meat for trade, and thorough processing of the meat resulting products. Voronezh's meat and milk are famous far beyond the region. There is a restaurant in the center of Moscow called Woronesch, which offers the widest range of meat delicacies in the capital. Numerous cafes and restaurants of Voronezh offer a diverse menu of fresh, high-quality products. The visitors of Voronezh point out both the highest level of catering services and the comfortable living conditions in the capital of the Black Soil. Numerous hotels, including Marriott, the first hotel in Europe, which was built according to the company's new standards, are always happy to welcome the city guests. The International Airport of Voronezh performs regular flights to countries near and far away abroad. In cooperation with the Turkish airline, there is a new direct air service between Istanbul and Voronezh, which opens up new horizons for inhabitants of Voronezh and neighboring regions, allowing them to travel comfortably around the world and calling for tourists from different countries to discover the very heart of Russia. Indeed, Voronezh has something to surprise tourists with: the richest cultural heritage of the motherland of the Russian fleet, where the Tsar reformer Peter the Great built his first ships, is maintained and increased in size. In the Voronezh region, noblemen's estates are being restored and opened for visitors. The castle of Duchess of Oldenburg has been reconstructed. Unique museums and theaters are working. The city also gives an opportunity for local spectators to watch broadcasting of theatrical premieres from across the world. Numerous festivals that take place on the hospitable Voronezh land are known far beyond the region. The Crafts Festival, Russia is the land of songs and artistic craftsmen on the farm of Lomi. The Festival of Children's Theater Groups, 𝗪cie, the Jazz Manor, and, of course, the International Platonov Festival of Arts, the only festival of this scale in the country that is held in the region. Last year, the Platonov Fest brought together 85,000 viewers and participants from 23 countries. The Festival of Landscape Design, City Garden, lasts for several days, so the people of Voronezh and city guests can have a chance to see the best creations of the master landscapers from Russia, England, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, and other countries. The people of Voronezh love the region, work for its prosperity, and are always open to new projects and international cooperation.